Hold on. Can you hear me? I cannot hear you.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear
Can
you
you hear
now.
me?
Yes.
Yes. Finally up in here. Welcome,
Is this
welcome, welcome.
this what
Everybody that's
happens in the
joining
beginning?
in. Yes, finally. Well, my name is CeCe. I'm the host of CECE Inspires, and this is season 6 premiere of All I Need Is One Mic with my special guest, Miss KayRoc. How you doing? What's up?
What's
What's
up? What's
happening?
up, home girl? My Louisiana sister.
Yes, finally we were able to cross paths with our busy schedule, so I'm so happy about that.
Yeah.
And I want to get right into it. So, how you been? How your mom and them been?
Yeah, mama girl. She all right. She all right, girl. She all right.
So tell everybody that's listening and watching in, like the origin of KayRoc, where the name came from, and how you got into this music thing.
I mean, I've been in the music thing for a while. I took a little break, you know what I'm saying? Got discouraged, being a female in the rap industry is kind of hard, but it's a little bit easier now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because of social media. But the name KayRocJay basically stemming from having such an alternative background. I listen to so many different genres, so many different types of music is ridiculous. So it means rock solid, being a strong woman in America.
Come on now.
It's just so much. It's just so much that it means that rock. You know what I mean? But it also means the diversity that I have in music. So yeah, that's where it came from, really.
Okay, because I've been knowing you since I came to Houston, because we are both from New Orleans, Louisiana, to be
Yeah,
exact.
baby, New
Okay,
Orleans.
heavy in this thing, so the lingual will be strong. But
Yeah,
I've been knowing you since I came to Houston. I think that was like over 19 years ago. We was at the same job.
that's crazy.
Shout out to Walmart, store number 1103.
1103.
Okay, y'all in the building. But ever since then, we lost touch, and we've been like going our different paths. But I always been seeing you doing your thing, and I'm just so proud of you.
Same
You
here. Same
know,
here. That's why I was like, we gotta link up with this podcast thing. I be hearing you. I be seeing your little
you
blogs and stuff
know,
like
season
that.
6
I be
going
like,
strong.
exactly. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, I want to get into. So I want to ask you some questions in your mind. And like I said, we are catching up. So this basically will be our conversation. But everybody that's tuning in, you see all of that that's going on, and I know you want to hear more about what's going on, Miss KayRoc. So, in what ways did music inspire you?
Oh man. Just hearing the struggle. Just hearing, like, even as a little kid. Of course, a little kid don't do no struggle, but even as a little kid, you hear about the things that you seeing. You know what I'm saying? Living in the hood, living in New Orleans. Because girl, New Orleans was bad. You know what I'm saying?
It is, but yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, seeing all the killings and the drug dealings and everything like that, you hearing that in the music. And it's not only just about the struggle, it's about the anguish, the pain, just it's just so many things that it just make you realize you're not by yourself. You're not by yourself in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going through the same things, man. You know what
And
I'm saying?
music have a way of bringing us together, no matter what situation you're going through. When you put on that music, is healing music, is vibration. It really elevates in your highest frequency. Like you really on another frequency when you listen to music. And then by you putting your love, your pain, and your passion in your music, that's your babe. That's something you creating for other people to get inspired, uplifted, and pay attention to what the hell you got to say.
Yep. Yep. That's it in a nutshell. For real.
You feel me on that one? So also I want to ask you, what age did you fall in love with music, and who influenced you?
I think it was like probably 13. When I used to write poetry when I was like 10.
Me too.
Little silly poems though, like, the tree is tall and this and that, right?
Oh no, you did.
Like, just
did you do? I had an English class in school, and they made you do the the haiku and the stuff going together, make it rhyme. Mine's never rhyme.
Oh yeah.
And then you have to get it correct and then turn in that paper. I was like, look, I'm expressing from my heart. I ain't trying to rhyme.
Exactly. But
you see,
I did realize that rhyming is poetry. Poetry is rhyming. So it's like, I was young, so I didn't know. But when I turned 13, I was like, wait a minute, this is a rap. I'm like, wait.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Let me take this little silly poem and da 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 da. And I was like, oh snap, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I was like, oh man, hip hop is dope. So, I just really learned, I guess, my connection with hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just it was born that day. It was born that day. So it was about 13. And of course, once I got a little bit older, Queen Latifah, MC Light,
Oh,
I'm
come
Gen
on.
X.
And what is
I'm
this
Gen
called?
X. So yeah.
all the queens. I love me some Queen Latifah. She just have a way of being versatile and just
Yep.
going from different avenues that all come back together to music. A big old pot of gumbo, and we love our
Right.
seafood gumbo. Don't put no chicken
Right.
bones in there, but it
Don't
have
put no
all.
wieners in there. What you talking about?
Oh, don't please don't put in the tomatoes or whatever. Don't do that. But they have all together, mixing that perfect ingredient to always come back to music. Everything
Right.
still involves with music.
Right. But she was very powerful in what she was speaking about. It's not
Right.
like the girls today. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
Okay.
now it's like, yeah, sex sells and talking about their booty hole and all that. Man, come on, man. Let's
But
have
you
some
have to
class.
stay true and authentic to yourself,
Yeah.
because not only people are paying attention to you, but it's like, what the hell you saying? Like, okay, I'm looking at the image, but what you have to say, like, what sets you off from the rest? And that's what I want to jump into as well. How you feel your music set you off from the rest, and what is your style of rapping?
Okay,
Since you mentioned Queen Latifah.
Yeah. So my style of rap is still basis Queen Latifah, Missy Elliott, MC Light, stuff like that. Right. Okay. So, but at the same time, music is so saturated now. The artistry, the indie artistry is so saturated that if I don't rebrand myself, which I am, I'm gonna get sucked into the abyss. I'm just gonna disappear. Nobody's
just trying to do anything to be available, but that's not really authentic to who you are.
Yeah. Right. So I'm gonna tie it in with the question you asked earlier about the rock. So I listen to a lot of alternative music, country, techno. I listen to a lot of different genres, and I love to mash all that together. And I think that will set me apart from different people, from other artists. You know what I'm saying? Especially female artists. So I think that when with me rebranding myself, it will definitely be a big part of me actually stepping out. And I think that's the reason why I'm really starting to like not really care about what people are thinking, because I'm really about to be who I always wanted. Like seeing Melissa Etheridge and when Run DMC and Aerosmith did that song together, like just hearing that rock and rap together.
They matched that together.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just it did something to me. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna bring that back. You know what I'm saying?
It's always good to try different things. We always rebranding ourselves. We always leaving a different version of ourselves from the past, and we always emerging on the new version, shedding the old skin and embracing the new skin. So you always want to make sure, and that's why I encourage people too, and not taking my own advice, to always think outside the box. Also go beyond your beliefs, and also take that leap of faith, because you're your own biggest cheerleader. You don't worry about who is supporting you or who is not, hitting that like or follow this and that. Because Trust and Plus, they see you and they see you up there doing your thing, but you got to be consistent. When you be consistent with you, everything else gonna fall in alignment with where you're going.
That is the hardest part.
I can see you doing your thing.
Yeah, but I want to be even more consistent.
You gotta be outside. You gotta think outside of what you normally think of. Like, you got to change your mind frame as well, because that is a everyday struggle to change your old way of thinking, because you're thinking that, okay, this didn't work in the past, so let me go ahead and do something else. But then I see somebody else doing the same thing I'm doing. Well, let me go ahead and try to do what they do, and that's not working for you. But you have to think outside of the box and go to a higher source to see like what I need to improve on, what I need to work on. And I'm not looking at nobody else's plate, I'm looking at mine.
That's the thing, because I need to see who my audience is. So I just actually threw out an ad. So I did an ad before a while back when I came out with my first single, but I did another ad because I want to see where my audience is at, so I can actually target them. Because all I'm doing is I'm just trying to do what I see other people do, like you say, and it's not working. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? I know it's not me, it's just my audience who I need to grab. You see what I'm saying? So I'm figuring all that out, as I go. But I also have a marketing manager that I'm listening to,
Go
and he's
ahead
like,
now. We're
yeah, he's like
professional
teaching me
with
a lot.
it. We
Yeah.
ain't playing. This ain't
Mm-mm.
play.
Mm-mm.
And you have to have a good support team as well, because you can't do everything by yourself. That's gonna make everything like, on our shoulders more burden to us, because like, oh, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do this. When they have people that truly, truly believe in you and your craft, that will help.
Yes,
and you already know,
that's my cousin. Oh
you
yeah,
already know,
I already know
we've been locked in.
It's
We've been
you, my
doing our
cousin.
thing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my cousin
Yes.
Jabri Riel. Shout out to Jabri. You know what I'm saying? My
Okay,
cousin.
that's another
And
creative artist. Stay tuned for that. But creativity runs in the family.
Yes. So me and her click tight. Like we always support each other, root for each other. Like, nah, what you doing, cousin? You need to post today. Nah, what you doing? Like we
and
be
then
on each other
uplifting one
ass,
another, because you do need someone to kind of stay on your ass. Like, basically, why if you want to do this, you shouldn't be lacking. And then also keep up what you're doing so you can get yourself out there more. Because 4 years ago, when I started CECE Inspires, I promise you this was not on my path. But I also wanted to be a voice for the voiceless, and I wanted to inspire, because that's naturally who I am. I have a big heart, and I would like to help others. So I was like, well, let me use this platform to go ahead and voice for the voiceless, and then be inspiration and motivation to someone that was like scared to take that leap of faith. So that's what my question I want to ask you. What advice do you have out there to people that's listening and watching that that's scared to they take that leap of faith to pursue their dreams?
Man, there's no, I mean, what I can really tell them is, what are you afraid of? Ask yourself some questions. What are you afraid of? Because that's what it really is just fear. Are you afraid that someone's going to talk about you? Are you afraid that someone may not like what you're doing? It's just fear. And really, you're not gonna grab everybody with your music. You're not gonna grab everybody with your podcast. But those people that you do grab, baby, they're yours. They're yours for the taking. And just affect them as much as you can, with good vibes. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what are you afraid of? And I had to ask myself that. Am I worried about what people think? Me? Come on now. Like, if anybody know me, I'm very outspoken and I don't care. Like, well, So
okay, you have to have that mind frame as well, because I was like that a couple of years ago. I knew I had all of this talent. I knew I'm very creative. I can do anything I put my mind to. Anything I touch will go off and prosperous. But I was like, I'm a writer first. So, of course, one day my book will be on the bestseller list, because, I'm an author and writer at heart. Poetry, like you stated as well. That's how I first started. But I wanted to engrave that and merge that together into other opportunities that will open the doors for other things I wanted to do, not just be one dimensional in the box. So be outside the box. And then also, you do have to write down those questions like, what am I waiting for? What am I scared for? Not everybody gonna like what I'm putting out. Not everybody gonna, gravitate to what I'm doing. Nope. But it's gonna be somebody that might need to hear what I have to say. It's gonna be somebody that need to listen to your music and get inspiration. Like, damn, she doing her damn thing. She doing a good job. I need to go ahead and do that, or just just basically reach out and get advice from someone that's already doing it. Or if y'all on the same path together and beginning to start, it's never too late to pursue your dreams, and nobody is hating. Like, we all working together, encourage one another and support one another. That's what you need.
Now they got them trolls out there though, because
you're not worried about the damn trolls, because
I know,
see it.
But you got to be aware.
You up in here, but you see it though.
Aware. Yeah, I know, because they the ones that's scared. They the ones that's actually like really miserable, so miserable that they will actually create an account and come onto your page and troll you. So that shows
we not gonna. But no, let's talk about it. I was about to say we're not gonna talk, but let's talk about it.
Yeah, because you have to talk about it, because they are a factor. You will see their comments. You will see them. You understand? So you have to understand, okay, these people, you need to have compassion for them. You need to understand that they are actually not happy. And when they see you doing your thing, that affects them. That's messing, like stirring something up in them. They don't like that. Instead of them saying, oh, well, let me see what she's doing, because that's what I do. I'd be like, okay, let me see what you're doing. Okay, well, shoot, you know.
And we always over the years like gave each
Yeah.
other like motivation and gave each other props. It was nothing
Right.
bad blood, no negativity. It's like, okay, I see you doing your thing. That's what's up, Kay.
But
All
everybody
right.
ain't like us, Chrissy. Everybody ain't like us, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to like.
If you don't
people
have
out.
a couple of haters,
Yeah, you
know,
don't
you
have
ain't
that.
doing your damn thing.
That's true. That's true.
They really motivate you to go to the next level because my thing is you here for a reason. You act like you don't see what I'm doing or posting, but you my number one fan because numbers don't lie. And I see you, baby. Thank you. Thank you for checking me out. I see you. But I appreciate because also you have to also think and kind of be compassionate for people like that because their life is not as good or miserable. That, you know, life is miserable, not happy. So if you see somebody else doing their thing, you know, of course, I'm not doing it for people to, you know, like me. I'm not doing what I'm doing, being a creative person for people to like, oh, like me, please, or accept me. I'm doing what I need to do unapologetically, being myself with my slanging off from New Orleans, Hurricane Katrina in H-Town, been doing it 19 plus years on my own and still doing my thing.
Right.
And not letting nobody stop me because I'm still here. And what we in? CECE Inspires Season 6.
Season 6.
Let's go.
So is this on YouTube right now?
Yeah, it will be. Also, anybody is tuning in right now, thank you guys for coming in. So we are streaming live. This podcast is also will be available on audio as well. So it'll be podcasts everywhere you can download CECE Inspires. So we are actually on YouTube premiering as well.
Snap. What's up? What's up, everybody?
Yes.
What's up?
Yeah, y'all in the comments, go ahead and
I can't really see who's on it because he's kind
I'm
of doing
glad
it
too because I don't want to get distracted, but I see some people up here. Now, if y'all come in after the live, you know, you can replay it, share, like, subscribe. You see our information in the description. Go ahead and follow us, support us. You know, you're not here for a reason. You know, thank you. I see everybody coming in. Thank you. See, they're gonna comment. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Born and bred in New Orleans.
Born and bred.
We're not about to go for the call out to the wards, but different wards.
Girl, why they got a second line right now? They got a second line happening right now.
Oh, I know what it is. Soulful Sunday. So don't let me lie.
Is it? What's today?
It's Sun. I know my people probably like, no, you didn't. It's a Sunday. Okay. Yeah, I'm right there.
Well, it's a Sunday, so I guess Super Sunday. I guess.
That's what I was trying to get. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay, yeah. But baby,
we always have something to. Have you went back home for Essence Fest? Every time I said I wanted to go home. Yeah.
I have not. But I've been wanting to go back for Mardi Gras for the longest, and I missed this year. So it's like, okay, I need to make next year. I got to.
I might go back, and every time, and Mardi Gras really is for the out-towners. Like, it's not like people that's from there and stay there. Like, you know, it's just like we walk in, get the dagger. We know what it is, but people all the time, oh my God, it's Mardi Gras. Like we from here. It ain't really what it is, but thank y'all for showing up. Like, thank you for coming down.
Oh Lord,
like it's really true. Not with everybody be hyping, but I love my city. I love where I'm from because New Orleans is the backbone of who I am as a woman. All my family from there, both sides from there. And then also I was able to, you know, it makes you tough, have a tough skin. So wherever you go, you know, in another state or wherever you might live, like you already have that in you because that's in your blood.
That's
like to get out, get on the grind, hustle, do what you need to do. So do you feel that being a female rapper from the South, is it like harder or easier getting your foot into this rap game?
You know, I would say it's harder, but I'm not gonna say that because if you tell yourself that it's hard, then it's gonna be hard. You understand? True. So if you manifest that and say, oh man, you know, French is so hard, man. I don't know how to. It just sounds so hard. It's gonna be hard for you because you just told yourself it's going to be hard.
You putting it out there into the universe.
Exactly. So if you just say, you know what? Yeah. If you just say, you know what? Yes, I am a female. I'm a black woman, a gay black woman trying to get into this industry. I already know how corrupt it is. I already know, because we have a strong intuition as women. But being a Black woman from New Orleans, like you said, I'm not no stupid girl. Okay, I'm not only book smart, but I'm also street smart. So you can't sit here and tell me one thing. Exactly. You can't tell me something and think, and I'm just gonna believe what you're saying. You understand? You're gonna have to come with some actual information. I'm not gonna just fall for anything. So that right there is gonna help me out. Instead of, what I'm saying, because I see the sexy reds and the ice spices and things like that. And I know I don't want to be that, even if I could, even if I was a feminine girl. Excuse me, if I was a feminine girl. But I don't even want to be that. I don't even want to represent that. Like, what? No. I want to represent the queen. I want to be the Queen Latifah again. The MC,
Come
like,
on, bring it all that back.
Even if I have a small circle of people that come to my concerts, I am fine with it, as long as I can pay my bills. I'm so serious. Me and my cousin say that all the time. As long as we're able to pay our bills and live comfortably, I don't have to be no Drake rich. I don't have to. I'm serious. Now, a lot of people might be like, nah, you lying. No, bro. I've been
just being content and being humble, because what's for you always gonna be for you.
I just want to make music, create beats, create music, like start my own label eventually, stuff like that. Like that right there, that can keep me up for days. And anything that can keep you up for days, you're not worrying about eating, you love it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
and you've been consistent. What I want to tell you, as well as, a family member, a loved one, that stop beating yourself down because you saying that this and that, but I be seeing you being consistent. Like, you be all on my timeline, and I love that. And also a way too, people that's listening and watching, like, put your stuff on different platforms. I had a advice from a wise person a while back. Don't just have your whatever you're doing on one platform. Spread it out to different platforms, because one person might not have Instagram. The other person might have Facebook.
Right.
That person might not have Facebook. They might be on YouTube all the time. Hence, where you all see us at on YouTube, because people from all over the world watching everybody on YouTube doing their thing, and just being creative. So spread out and put yourself out there. And I would say this more and more again, and I also take my own advice to go ahead and take that leap of faith and believe in yourself. Because if no one else is going to believe in you, like, how you going to try to appeal to others if you don't believe in yourself?
Right.
How you going to convince me to believe in you, and you I don't know. I think so. Maybe self-doubting.
Yeah. There's no self-doubt here, but it's just, having that structure onto where I need to go and when. And that's, like I said, the marketing, because really music is 80% marketing, girl. Nobody really cares. As long as you have a fire beat, nobody really gives a damn about what you saying. So
I've been a victim today. Because we from everybody when we catch that beat, like that beat, like
don't
catch that beat.
Bounce beat.
Yeah, but it's like sometimes I be, like I said, I'm changing up as I get older and going to different versions of myself and going on different paths of enlightenment. I was like, why was I listening to this song with the lyrics sounding the way it was sounding, like back that ass up, looking for the, like, with the beat, and I was like, that's because where I'm from. I'm like, oh my God. And then if you listen to old New Orleans bounce songs, it's like targeting to being explicit, but we up there catching the wall and twerking on a handstand because it's that fire beat. I'm like, oh my goodness, but the beat being intentional.
The beat and the cadence, the way you rapping it, and like the hook, the chorus, and the beat. That's the two most important things. But it's really 80% marketing. It's how you put the song out there. And that's what I'm really learning. I'm really grasping that if you don't focus so much on the song itself, just focus on the simplicity of the song so people can sing to it and rap to it. But you really need that. You need that marketing. That is so important.
Not just being a catchy song, but also being intentional with what you're putting out there and the audiences you want to grab. Because nowadays, if you listen to all the stuff all the trash music that is out there, I'm forever gonna be a 90s R&B girl.
For real.
I will go all the way back to some Keith Sweat, some Johnny Gill, some New Edition, all the way back just to put my mind at ease and have me in that feeling. Like I shouldn't be at 10 years old up there saying I love you and stuff like this. I ain't had no boyfriend.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
So if you watching, yeah. I ain't had nobody and so, but it's like that feel good music made me feel good. It made me feel like whole and at peace and just like, oh my God, I can listen to this music forever. So that's why music is very important, because it's not only, you know, you gravitating to artists trying to reach them and like, you know, let me get a beat out there so you could, you know, gravitate and be a catch, but also being intentional with what you're putting out there. The frequency got to be on the same wavelength.
So by you saying that, like also I was talking about rebranding myself, right? So, you know, a few of my songs about breakup and heartbreak and stuff like that. I'm about to change that dynamic to more uplifting songs, more songs about just overcoming the relationship, and you know what I'm saying, and what you got out of that. Not just, you know, like my song Pain. I love my song Pain.
I was about to say I love that song where you was like the pain, but I heard it in your voice.
Yes,
so that appeal to
I
people
went through that. It was horrible. So, but I don't want people to constantly sing that song and it become a mantra for them and they don't get out of that situation. Nah, just it happened. Learn from it. Let's move on.
You learn the lesson and you move on.
And that's what the end of the song says. So it's like, I want more of those type of songs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what you working on now, Miss KayRoc? What's going on with you now?
Okay. You know what? I'll let you hear. I wonder if it's gonna let me see. It's called Talk My Talk. So it's like it's gonna really represent the Louisiana in me. Okay.
Oh. Look, I'm already bouncing right now, like you about to play the New Orleans song.
I'm like, play that thing, girl. Let me see. That's not playing.
Come on with the creative hat. That's when you're protecting all your creativity.
Can you hear it?
And what's the name of this song?
Talk My Talk. Can you hear it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what it is then. Yeah, bitch, you know what it is then. Hey.
Let's go. That it passed the vibe check.
After few songs are gonna be begging me to stop. Shit ain't really putting me on top. Bigger than this other girl singing my song. It's the fun time to run touchdown in my zone. Yeah.
Now you know I'm a music lover. Anytime my ear catch something that's greatness, that's gonna be a hit. Is that out now? That's out now.
I love that song. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm not trying to like I say, that's not a part of my rebranding, but I got to drop that song. That song.
If you don't drop that, I was about to. That's what we wonder when that song gonna be dropped. Cause
that song gonna be dropped. In about 2-3 weeks, I'm gonna drop it, but I'm gonna perform it next Saturday. Next Saturday.
Okay, y'all heard it first. The talk my talk. Excuse me. Will be out 2 to 3 weeks. She dropping that.
Yeah.
And if y'all just coming in, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the live. And also check out the details and descriptions of where you can support and follow us as well. And what I want to ask you, my last question as we wrap this up. Let's see. Where do you see yourself about 5 years from now?
Oh, nice. 5 years from now, I love questions like that. I see myself having my own management company. I'm actually about to invest in that. It's gonna be called Rock Alliance. I shouldn't say that, but ain't nobody gonna
trademark.
Anybody gonna steal my title? You know what I'm saying?
Trademark.
But it's gonna be called Rock Alliance Group. And I'm gonna be managing and producing for up and coming artists, because I don't see this stopping. I don't see nobody not trying to turn up as an indie artist, and I don't want to try and sign anyone. I just want to help fund them so they can create their videos, because it costs money to do all that. It costs money to create these videos, photo shoots. What I'm about to do this weekend, mic performance and studio time. What else? And and the shows. You gotta pay them to perform. So
to be seen and get it out there.
So it costs money. So sometimes maybe these artists might need a loan, and I want to provide that for them and stuff like that. So it won't be a record company, it'll just be a management group. So that's what I see myself doing, and I see my beats being, better than what they are, which they're pretty good because I'm
They
making
look
my
pretty
own
good.
beats.
You got some fire beats.
No,
I told
you haven't heard my beats. Those aren't my beats. Yeah, you haven't heard my beats. Wait,
okay.
have you? Wait a minute.
Yeah. Look, you about to make me second guess. Don't do that. Yes, I did. Like,
wait,
I think it was
KayRocJay,
last year. When I think you sent me a link to follow some app or something, the beat or something. Something you sent me. I forgot.
Maybe, but because I have an Instagram account, I forgot I made it because I haven't posted on it in a minute.
Don't doubt my creativity in this music thing. Like,
yeah, I know, man. But I'm making beats for my rebranding right now, so I kind of chilled on making beats for other people, but people been still asking me. So yeah, so the next projects coming up is I'm making an EP, a boom bap EP with Miss 214 from out of Dallas, and Christopher Blue out of that the East Coast. So we're gonna make us a nice little EP, and also it's gonna be under my KayRoc beat name though. And I'm also gonna make MGK style, Bun B style EP with a lot of badass rappers, man. It's gonna be dope.
I love that like other creative people, y'all coming together.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love
hate
that. Bad
no
Lab, shout out to Bad Lab. Bad Lab artists. They got a lot of talent on Bad Lab, for real. Like a lot.
So what they can keep up to date with what you got going on, like what your social media information you want to reach put out there for people to follow you and stay
yes. Okay. So I mean you can follow me everywhere, but my broadcast on Instagram, I'm gonna start putting all the little things that I'm doing on that. I finally decided what I'm gonna do with that. So I've been seeing what other people have been doing with this. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna put like little things that I don't tell everybody, just the people who are following me. Also I'm creating a website. It's going to be through Forever Fans with Brandman Sean, the marketing manager that's like teaching me a lot. I'm going to have that website, and that's going to talk about a lot too. So those are the two things I'm going to lead people to, so they can see what I'm doing and keep up with that.
Okay. Well, you got a lot on your plate, but it seemed like I said, everything happens in divine timing. So we can't rush the process. But while you're on this journey, you keep doing your thing and you keep moving forward, and you have a lot of people backing you. And I'm just so excited that we finally linked up and got together, two creative people. Because, like I said, we've been doing our things separately, but, been inspiring one another along the way and still keeping in touch. And I'm just so happy that you one of my first guests on season 6 premiere, which will be debuting in May. In this episode, as well as on audio and all podcasts everywhere, just follow CECE Inspires, or you could Google me. Will be premiering the first week of May. I still want to put some, touches on that. But is this not the last that, we're going to be connecting. We're going to be working together.
Yes.
This is just the start of a beautiful, beautiful new beginning. So I want to thank.
I love when you and those girls do on Instagram Live. I love that. Those two girls that you be on live with on Instagram.
Oh, when I did like the podcast live at times.
Was that the podcast live on Instagram? That was dope. I love when y'all get together and talk. It's just like girl talk. You know what I'm saying? Just getting together, just chilling. Y'all got y'all wine.
When the flow and the energy align, like we can really bounce off each other, because it's not like, I have an interview, let me prepare like at a job interview. It's really, if you vibe with the person and the energy is right, I always check the vibe, and I always check the energy. So we align like that, it's gonna be easy breezy, like a conversation. We're really catching up with each other. So basically seeing what we have going on, what we doing, and just so happen to be live and streaming.
That's why I couldn't wait for you to interview me, because I'm like, oh, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like talking to my girl, you know what I'm saying? Like we passing by Walmart. Hey girl, how you doing?
I ain't gonna lie, it took me a shot, because I was like, the little nerves.
Really? No.
I took 2 shots but it's good nerves. That's just like when you perform or something, do you ever get nervous like right before you hit the stage?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. See? Even though I've been doing this for like 4 years, but I still get nervous. And then with artists, I know before they like have a performance or go live or do something, it's still there, but it's good nerves. But that means you care about what the hell you're putting out and what you're doing. That's and true. How it affects, like, okay, not worrying about what nobody say, but also you present yourself in a light that, you know, acceptable and suitable for you, what you coming off as. So I'm always like that. I'm gonna do more live appearances, but I'll also like to be behind the scenes. But you can see everything that I'm doing by staying up to date and follow my accounts. But I'm gonna do more because I always like to challenge myself. So I'm never going to be just doing one thing. Even when you don't see me posting or doing this and that, trust, and plus I'm doing something else and I'm behind the scenes working. And then I pop out.
Okay. So look, let's do a live on TikTok so we can up our TikTok stats.
Girl.
What? You're the third person that reacted like that, I swear. Like, what is wrong with TikTok, bro? We could get so many.
Nothing is wrong with TikTok. Follow CeCe. I think it's Miss CeCe Love on TikTok. I'm on TikTok. It's just like I said, when you get together, you gotta make sure other energies is not.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. We ain't even.
It's never me and you. We have that light around us. It's never gonna be. If people, we draw people to us.
I know. Yeah.
Intentionally, unintentionally.
True.
But I'm never scared. Let me put that, never scared. But I like to protect
you
my
girl. Of course.
where I'm from, never scared.
Exactly. Like, what we scared of? Shit.
We gonna do that. Just y'all stay tuned for more projects me and Kay have going on and what we doing. Shoot. I'm gonna do it. Okay. So as we ending this out, thank you guys for tuning in, for watching, for sharing the live, for subscribing, for staying up to date, keeping in touch with us, and anything else you want to put out there to the good people that's listening and watching it?
Nah, whoever showed up, I appreciate you. Keep rocking with me. Stay up to date, like she say. Yay. Thank you.
All right, we out. That's the premiere of season 6 of CECE Inspires Podcast. Tune in for more. Y'all have a good Sunday. Thank you.
Bye.